Hello, my name is Frances Quinn, designer, baker and author, and today I'm going to show you how to create a centrepiece cheesecake perfect to enjoy with friends this Platinum Jubilee bank holiday weekend. So to make the cheesecake base, it's really simple. All we do is take 200 grams of butter, just roughly chopped, and that goes into a pan. And you want to melt that on a sort of medium heat. And then just to add a little extra flavour into the cheesecake, we're going to zest one whole lemon, and we're going to be using the juice to go in the actual cheesecake filling. So it's almost like a lemon and ginger cheesecake because we're going to be using some ginger nuts in the base. So just zest over the lemon. Okay, so we've zested all the lemon and we're going to use the juice later. Mix that in with the butter and let that all melt down together, and it should really start smelling lovely and citrusy at this point. So I've got a mix here of ginger nuts and digestives because ginger and lemon work so well together. So it's 300 grams of ginger nuts and 200 grams of digestives. So that's all going in there. So it's 500 grams of biscuits to 200 grams of butter. So you can see all the biscuit crumbs are coated in the butter, and that's going to help them all stick together and then form the base of the cheesecake. So I've just got a 23 centimetre loose bottom tin here, which just makes it a lot easier for when the cheesecake comes out. And I'm simply just going to transfer all the lemony buttery biscuit crumbs into the base. So just press down with the back of a spoon and apply a bit of pressure into the base, because although you've got some nice textural crumb from the biscuits, you do want the base to be quite sturdy and a solid foundation for when you cut into it. So that's the base of our cheesecake, so it's just going to go in the fridge to chill while we prepare the creamy filling. So we're going to make the cheesecake topping at this point here. So again, really simple. I've got in the bowl, I've got 1 kilogram of cream cheese. I know that sounds a lot, but this is for a big celebration cheesecake. And then we're going to be adding to that 300 grams of icing sugar to sweeten it. So what I'm just going to do is sieve that over the cream cheese. And then we're also going to be adding in the juice of the lemon. So we use the zest in the base, and then we're going to be putting the juice into the actual cheesecake topping. Quite an easy hack of sort of catching any pips that the lemon has got inside it. So I'm just going to then squeeze that over the icing sugar, and any pips that are in the lemon get caught in the sieve. So it's just a quick way of doing that. So there we go, so that's all in there, and then I'm just going to take it over to my stand mix and whip it up before adding the double cream. So this is the cream cheese and icing sugar, and it's just all been sort of whipped up, so all the icing sugar is distributed, and then we're just going to be adding in 300 ml of double cream, so it's exactly the same amount of double cream to icing sugar. So we've got here the creamy lemon topping, and I'm going to cover the base of the cheesecake with it. So just simply dollop it around the surface of the cheesecake just to make sure it gets into all the corners. And we're going to be leaving a little bit of the cheesecake topping back because we're going to be decorating the top with it. So I'm then just going to take a palette knife and I'm just going to push it down into the sides of the cheesecake. It's actually very satisfying to do like this. It's like a lovely creamy canvas, and this is going to be the topping that you'll be able to decorate your cheesecake with. So there we go. I'm just finishing leveling it off. The most important thing really is that it's quite a sort of even surface, so you haven't got a dome in the middle. So that is all filled, and we're going to pop that in the fridge. So we've got the cheesecake out now. It's on the beautiful Celebrate plate, which it looks amazing on, and it's all ready to decorate. This was just some of the cheesecake mix that I saved, and I'm just going to pipe a few little dollops around the side for the flowers and some of the pearls to stick into. But this is just to give you a bit of inspiration, but the great thing about this is that you can choose however you want to decorate it. I've also just got some little macaroons here. It's just another extra decorative touch, but again, you don't need them, but you could even put some little biscuits. So just sort of choose whatever you want, but I'm going to place the little macaroon in the little gap there. And put another little one here. This is one of the hero flowers I'm going to put in. This is actually a faux flower, so I'm going to pop that there. So as you can see, it's starting to build up, and I'm just adding, just so you get a change of sort of height. So just a little bit of foliage around the sides, and then it's just sort of creating a natural balance. So some little blossom pieces in there. That's it for the flowers, and now I'm just going to come in and decorate it with all the platinum and pearls. Okay, so I'm just going to place the candles in. So now I'm ready to serve the cheesecake centrepiece, which looks so show-stopping in the middle of the table. And I love to serve it with some fresh seasonal fruit, which really helps cut through the cheesecake topping. And people can just take a slice and you can enjoy it as a dessert or a cake. For the full recipe and the products featured, head to Stories and tap to shop.